Meet the best Gen S-Class.
That's right, not the new generation, but this is the Mercedes S-Class W222 generation, more specifically the facelift. And I want to show you why this is the creme de la creme when it comes to S-Classes. I mentioned the facelift specifically because on this generation of S-Class, it comes with these. The beautiful Mercedes Stardust taillights, and as the name suggests, is made up of thousands of crystals, creating a star-like crystal effect in the night. Complete with unlocking and locking animations, these are some of the best taillight designs I've ever seen on a car. And it's a real shame that Mercedes stopped producing these, because I felt like this was a true resemblance of when Mercedes both prioritized design and quality, and that theme continues on the interior. Inside the W222 is simply sublime. We've got a perfect blend of both design and technology. You see, someone at Mercedes definitely put in a lot of hours when producing this interior. You see, we've got lovely curvatures in the dashboard as well as wood trims, you know, as a homage to previous S-Class generations, but they haven't forgotten the importance of keeping up with the times. We've still got sexy layers of ambient lighting, a screen that can accommodate CarPlay, as well as autonomous driving features, which makes you wonder, is all the fancy gizmos, the fat tablet screens and the neon bar ambient lighting necessary in the new S-Class? Maybe we'll find that out in another video. But anyway, that's enough of the front. Let's move on to the rear of the S-Class, where the party really is here in the rear of the S-Class. Honestly, it's such a refined place to be. I can just lay my head back and let the back of my head melt into these ultra soft pillows, and not to mention that creamy air suspension working away, making sure I'm undisturbed when I play with all these gizmos in the back. For example, I can play with the blinds up ahead if I want to let more light into the cabin, or stare at myself with these vanity mirrors. That's why I think this is the seat to be in compared to the driver's seat. Because behind the wheel of the S-Class, don't get me wrong, it's still a nice place to be. You know, we've still got massage seats, ventilated seats, you know, whatnot. We've even got a 3-litre diesel up front, chucking out 280 horsepower. I guess compared with that, with a 9G-tronic gearbox, it's just not as responsive as its rival, the 7 Series. You know, that really is the king when it comes to driving dynamics. You know, obviously no one's expecting Lewis Hamilton performance from a luxury barge, but it's still nice to see, you know, to be rewarded. So that's why I think if you're someone that likes driving, especially if you're the family man, you'd probably want the 7 Series. Whereas you're browsing through a catalogue of your local chauffeuring company, then make sure you request for this Gen S-Class. If you guys enjoyed the review, please follow. But for now, I've been Carl Madnab. Driver, to Knightsbridge, please.